Hello Dave is brought to you ad-free by my supporters on Patreon. Become a Patreon yourself and get your name listed as a supporter at the end of every video by following the link in the video description.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Hello Dave with Down to Earth Astronomy. As you can see, I'm now back from vacation, and that means it's once again time to have a look at what's been going on in Elite and also what's going to come in the near future on the channel. First of all, the efforts to save Palin has succeeded. You might recall that Palin's base was attacked by Thargoid. He was forced to flee, and then the megaship he was fleeing on was also being attacked, and commanders were trying to save it. The efforts were successful, and Palin has now been relocated to the Aquarius system, which is pretty much almost smack in the middle of the bubble. So that's nice, making Palin a lot more accessible. I think I have a sneaky suspicion that this was like a law thing Frontier did because they wanted to move Palin, to move him closer because, well, some ships it's a bit of a pain to fly them all the way out there if you want to do your thrusters. So if that is the case, that they just wanted to move him and that's why they wrote the story like that, thumbs up, love that kind of stuff. So at least he's now been moved to the Aquarius system, which is also quite interesting when I saw that system, because it's pretty much the backyard of where our faction is, Terra X Astrocorp, or TIAC for short. Within that general area, we do not have a presence in that specific system, but at the very least it's in that vicinity. I don't think having an engineer in this system is gonna affect the BGS too much, other than that maybe it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to like predict how many pilots are active in the system or how other people are active in the specific system, because of all the pilots who will naturally be going in there to get their thrusters engineered. So keep in mind that the Palin has now been moved. No need to fly all the way down to the Pleiades sector. Interesting thing what's going to happen with his existing base. I mean, they're just going to leave it there in disrepair, or they're going to fix it. Is he going to move back? That kind of stuff. I don't know. But at the very least, I have a few things now I need to update. Obviously, guides are to where he is, if I have any references to that. But mainly, I did a while back, I did like a multi-route plotter tool, and that of course now needs to be updated with the new versions, with the new location on Palin. I'll do a video on it when that comes out, or at least post it on Discord so you guys can get the updated version once that is out. Also, now that we are talking about the whole stuff going on in the Pleiades sector, of course, we also have to mention the Witch Head Nebula. I believe it is 6 stations that has been established in the area. I might be wrong on that, but there's at least been a number of stations established in the Witch Head Nebula, which was of course promptly attacked by Thargoids. Obviously, they seem to have moved away from a more offensive tactic to a more defensive tactic, where they're just trying to defend the meta-alloys, or at the very least push humans away from meta-alloys, since maybe they've realized that we're using them to manufacture equipment that we're using to fight them. So maybe we'll see a shortage of anti-Xeno weaponry and equipment in the future, I don't know. But at the very least, they seem to be trying to force humans away from that resource, and that of course means there's a lot of fighting going on out in the Witch Head Nebula. And very, very recently, I believe it was the Alliance. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it was the Alliance, but one of the factions, they also established a surface outpost out there called Jack Rock Outpost. It's a service outpost, but it has a shipyard. That's the important part, meaning that you can now transfer ships out there. I guess it made it a lot very difficult to get out into that region, because you would have to fly the ship you actually wanted to use out there, and well, when it comes to combat ship, they have a tendency to not have the biggest jump range, meaning that you were forced to refit out there if the modules you needed were even available, making it a little more difficult to get your ship out there, since you were pretty much forced to fit a fuel scoop. But now that there's a shipyard out there, it does mean that we can transfer ships out there, so that should make living and fighting in the area a lot easier. Pricing, well, it will most likely be expensive due to the distance, but I guess it's manageable. But as I mentioned at the start of the stream, I'm back from vacation. That of course means that live streams are going to return at the usual spot on Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock in-game time, and that means again, of course, I will be live streaming once again tomorrow, and it will be probably another exploration live stream. It's been quite a while since we've done anything with that. There've been some mining streams, we built some ships, and we tested some stuff, and I'm planning to do that guides on that. I still have this whole week off, so I'll be doing a lot of videos this week to try and catch up and get back to my usual schedule of being 1 week ahead, since I'm now 1 week behind, so there's a bit of catching up to do. But yeah, there'll probably be guides out for that, and but the live stream tomorrow will just be exploration. They're usually a ton of fun. We've done them in the past when I was heading out to that first location, and now I'm going to begin to head towards Colonia. As usual, I'll probably stay away from the neutron route and just do it manually. It is really slow. I still have like 19,000 light years, and I can usually cover around 2,000 light years in live stream, I think. So by that measure, it should still take me like, I don't know, 10 live streams to get there. So I might do some jumping off camera just to get moved along, or just live stream a lot more. That's also an option, of course. But anyway, tomorrow will be exploration. We'll see what we can find of interesting things. Usually just flying into the black, we come across something interesting and we can talk about that, and it's usually a ton of fun, and I hope you guys will join me. Again, it will be live streamed both here on YouTube and over on Twitch at 7 o'clock in-game time. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give a like, subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you guys in space.